Good morning. This is Clarisse from Mayfair West. Just looking at the clock, we have about 3 minutes till we start a wonderful class called The Burn, and I'm wearing my flame colors, so you know this is going to be a hot workout. How are you guys? Happy Monday. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you here. There's some regulars now. I'm starting to notice we have some regulars coming to my classes on Monday mornings. Great to see you guys, and thanks for supporting the class. Today it's called The Burn, and I'm going to talk about, hi Leslie, I'm going to talk about what equipment we need here. It's funny because I feel sort of like I'm talking to you guys like you're really in the room with me, and it's so wonderful to be connecting with you and knowing that you're here. Good morning, Al. So excuse my interruptions, but I'm always wanting to greet you guys as you come in because I'm so excited you're here. So let's talk about equipment today. As you know, we often use water bottles for weights because not everyone has gym equipment at home. So let's quickly look at what we need, and I hope you guys have seen my post regarding the equipment, so you've had a chance to get it together already. So we need large water bottles. Now I just want to say this, that if you don't have everything exactly as I have it here, don't worry, you can totally do it with whatever you have, and we will talk about that as we go along. So these are 2 large water bottles, and they're 10 pounds a piece because they are 4 liters. A couple of these would be good. If you don't have a water bottle, a large jug of laundry soap or whatever is fine. The only thing is if you're going to use 2 of them, of course they have to match in terms of their weight, and make sure that the caps are screwed on so you're not spilling laundry soap on yourself, okay? A couple of these 2-liter bottles of pop, which are 5-pound weights for us, and they are just filled with water because I just keep them for my blue box so that, you know, they're not going to explode on me when I open them. I've already learned that the hard way. We also need a broomstick or a Swiffer stick or whatever you have. And this is going to be used to hook the bottles onto to make a large weight. Again, if you don't have it, you can just hold the 2 weights and improvise. Not a problem. A couple of light weights. These are Tetra cartons. They weigh about 2 and a bit pounds each. So light weights. Step stool. This is instead of our Reebok step. You know how we use this a lot these days. And a towel would be good. So anyway, I'm going to go through this whole list of exercises with you this morning. And what we're going to be doing is trying to separate the class into segments today. So we're going to do legs, upper body, and core sort of mixed together toward the end. Just like a traditional burn class at Mayfair West on Thursdays at 9 a.m. And man, I miss you guys. I miss doing that class, but we're going to do it today. And we're going to do it with our improvised home props and get a great workout. So let's get started. Okay, we are going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. Let's put our hands on our thighs and lengthen your spine, holding it right here. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Just warm up your back. Inhale, exhale, warm up your core. Get moving. Exhale. What we're trying to do is connect with our muscles. Exhale, fire them up, get them ready to do some resistance training so we get stronger. We just don't want to injure ourselves, so a little warm up is always a good thing. Okay, one more, and roll straight up. Now let's do our shoulders, going forward and back, opening your upper back, opening your chest, upper back and chest, upper back and chest, upper back and chest, and forward and back. Okay, leaving your hands here beside you, palms open, draw your shoulders down, stretch your neck. Just relax. These muscles are going to be using all of these muscles. Other side. So we've got to warm them up. We've got to stretch them out, get them a bit ready. Okay, now turn your head. Keep good posture, shoulders back. Always keep good posture. And look the other way. And relax. Okay, give your legs a little warm up. Just a little walk in place. Just sort of a quick warm up. Just knowing that you guys are still coming into the studio. Just going to quickly review our equipment today. Good morning, this is Clarisse from Mayfair West. Happy to have you in my class this morning, and just wanted to show you the equipment before we start pumping water. We got big bottles, 4 liters, 2 of those. 2-liter bottles, 5 pounds a piece. And Tetra cartons, which are about 2¼ pounds. A step stool, and a broomstick. Okay, so let's begin with our leg segment. So what we're gonna do, this is the time that we hook up our large bottles to our broomstick. Now, there's going to be a few exercises that we do with this configuration. If you don't have the broomstick, you can just simply hold 2 large water bottles in your hands beside you. Now, if you do it this way with me, it's going to be a little more difficult, but one thing I wanted to point out, when you use this arrangement, your hands should always be on the outside of where the water bottles are so that you do not let them slip off the broomstick, okay, while you're working out. So I'm going to do this. If this is awkward for you or it's too heavy, you can hold the 2 5-pound bottles, the 2-liter ones, beside you and just dangle them down beside you. That's fine. Let's begin with some squats, shall we? So let's put our feet, I'm going to sort of face this way so you can see me right now. Put our feet in a hip width position, and we'll start with a nice basic parallel squat. Let's go down, push your weight into your heels, and then come back up and squeeze your glutes so you're straight and tall. Pressing down, weights in the heels, coming up. Good, here's 3, down, down, and up. Let's push into our heels, 4, and up. So you've got 20 pounds here on your upper body to add to your body weight, which is going to make you work a lot harder. So that's the reason we do that, because when you come up, this is 7, from that squat, you're going to be working harder because of the extra weight sitting on your shoulders. Here's 9, look forward, keep your spine neutral, but push your seat back. That's 10, let's keep it going. Down, down, up, up, work it deep, into your thighs, into your glutes, press down. Knees are above your toes, feet are hip width apart, going down, and up. Let's keep this going. This is 15, and up. 4 more, 16, and up. Looks good, 17, and up. 18, down, down, and up. 2 more, 19, and up. 1 more, here's 20, and those are squats. Okay, let's do lunges with our foot on the step stool. So your right foot's on a step stool. Those of you who do not have anything like this at home, you can just do it with your foot on the floor. We're going to be elevating our feet because it makes the exercise a little different, a little more challenging to certain muscles. So if you don't have it, just do regular lunges. They're still great, okay? So this foot's stable on the step stool. That's my right foot. Left foot's back, and I'm on tiptoe. I'm going to lean back so that my body is straight. I'm not going to lean forward. Squeeze the back cheek and go straight down and keep that cheek tight. Keep your body tall. Now this one's great because it's going to work your calves as well. So going down, down, up, staying tall, down, down, and up. Here's 5, we're going down, down. Squeeze your glutes, especially on the way up. And 6, you want to use them as much as you can all the time. And 7, squeeze the butt, up, up. Here's 8, coming up, and 9, coming up. Here's 10, staying tall, squeeze, keep going, 10 more, down and up, working those thighs and buns, down, down. Now you don't want your front knee to go past 90 degrees or to move forward past your toes. So stay tall, bend your back leg, keep your weight even between both legs so you're not overloading your right knee, your front knee, okay? So stay tall, almost done, going down, down, and up, and up, and down, and down, and up. Almost there. Squeeze, squeeze. We got 2 left. Here's 19. Squeeze, squeeze, and up. 1 more. Here's 20. And step carefully back. Good job. Okay, put your left foot up. So those of you who do the burn class, you know that the day that we use the step, we do these exercises because of the elevation of our foot. So this is similar to what we would do using a step. So that's what your step stool is for you today. And every day that you're doing weights with me, rise on your toes. We've changed to the left leg. We are straightening out our spines, squeezing that right cheek, tighten that cheek, and then go down, and up. Stay tall. Here's 2. Squeeze those glutes. The class is called the burn for a reason. We want to burn. Okay, we want to get some muscle mass. Squeeze those buns. We want to burn that fat. Squeeze. Here's 6. Going down, down, and up. Tighten your cheeks. Here's 7. Squeeze. Feel your thighs. Feel your glutes. 8. Stay tall. Up, nice and tall. 9. Good job. And 10. All right. Here's 11. Coming up. And 12. Don't let the front knee go forward. 13, you're upright, head high, leaning back. 14, squeeze those buns. Keep it very steady. 15, it's good that we're working out at home now that we keep things a bit more simple. 16, as we're all working with different props. 17, in different situations. So I want everyone to be able to follow. 18, keep it basic, but work hard, okay? Basic, but intense. One more, squeeze and step back. Great. Okay, now let's kick it up a notch. Let's do some Russian lunges. You're gonna turn away from your step stool and you're gonna put your first leg back up on top of that step stool. So let's put our right leg up on it. Now your left foot, this is a bit tricky if you've got the water bottles dangling, but the left foot needs to be forward enough so that when you do your lunge, which I'm gonna show you, the knee doesn't go past your foot. So if it does, move that front foot further out. Now put weight into your step stool with your back leg. Squeeze your glutes and we go down, down, and up. Stay tall and push into the back foot as well so you're not overloading your front knee. Work both sides, cheeks tight. And I don't mean the ones on your face, okay? That's 4. And squeeze coming up. Nice and tall. Here's 5. Down, down. Stay steady on that front leg. Look straight out. 6. Good posture. All right, and we're balancing a bit, right? 7. You feel the instability of this position? And 8. Feel all that weight you're working with. It's great. 9. Now remember, you could use less weight. And 10. And have 2 of those pop bottles dangling in your hands beside you. That's fine. Or do it with no weight. If you're a beginner or you have a knee injury, you want to work a little gentler. This is 13. You can do it without weight. It's fine. 14. Obviously, I encourage you to use some weight because we need resistance to get stronger. 4 more. Down, down, and up. 3 more. Down, down, and up. 2 more. Stay focused. Just getting through the leg work, okay? 1 more. 1 more. Down, down, and relax. Woo. Okay, set number 2 of the Russian lunges is coming at you now. So let's put your left foot on your step stool. Get yourself set up carefully. Moving out that right leg a bit further so that we don't bypass the knee over the foot, right? It's within that line. Stand tall. Squeeze your glutes. Shoulders back, head high. Going down, down, and up. Buns are tight. Down, down. Push into your heel on the floor. That one, the right one. Just got to move my foot out a bit. Here's 4. Coming up. Here's 5. Ooh, squeeze tight. Here's 6. Straight down and up. Here's 7. Straight down and up. Here's 8. Stay slow. Stay tight in the glutes. 9. Don't forget to constantly engage the glute, especially on the back one. 10. So right now that would be my left one, the one that's elevated. Especially pay attention to that one. The right one being more weight bearing, you're going to take care of yourself on that one. So use your left one as well. Here's 13. Squeeze up. 14, stay tall. Feel those glutes. Let's dig deep into those muscles. 15, we want firm glutes, firm thighs, strong. And summer's coming. We're going to be getting into our shorts, stuff like that. So let's really work on that beautiful muscle strength and tone that we're going to get from doing weight training. Okay, 1 more, 2 more, sorry, down, down. I was hoping it was 1 more. Woo! Down, down, and up, and step down. Great, you got the lunges down. Now, carefully take this arrangement off and put it down for a minute. We're gonna change positions now. So we're gonna be doing one that hits your hamstrings, which is the back of your thigh. And for that, we're gonna be standing on the step stool. And I'm gonna show you how this goes because we're gonna be bending forward. Actually, I'll do it this way. And we're gonna try to go a little bit lower possibly than our step stool. Now, if you can't, your hamstring's a bit tight, don't go past your comfortable level on the way down, okay? So what I'm gonna show you here is on the way up, this is kind of like a deadlift actually. We're going to be trying to stretch those hamstrings so when you come up, you are working the back of your thighs. So what I'm gonna ask you to do, put your feet hip width apart up on your step stool, bend your knees slightly, and learn how to hinge from your hip. So you're bending the whole spine as one unit. It's not moving, it's not articulating. Your back is remaining in this neutral position with a bit of curvature, and you're hinging from here. So obviously flexibility of hamstrings does have something to do with this. We're gonna come up from there. So I just wanna make sure we understand this exercise. Please don't hurt yourself. Be cautious if it's too heavy. Take your 2 pop bottles and use those instead. This is a lot of weight, but it's for your legs, so they're larger muscles. We do want bigger weight. Okay, soft knees. Let me show you the side one again, just so that you can see. Now, I'm gonna let the bottles drop a little lower because I can. If you're not ready to go that far, don't worry about it. So slowly going down, neutral spine, coming up, up, straighten out. Here we go, and down, down. Inhale, up, exhale. Inhale, up. Here's 3, knees are soft. Now try to keep your weight a bit forward into the balls of your feet. 4. You don't want to fall off your stool, of course, but 5. You have to keep your weight a bit forward so you get a better hinge from your hips. Here's 6. Coming up. Keep going, I'm going to turn. 7, just want you to see the angle. Up and up. Here's 8. See how I'm getting low? Okay, if you can, do so, but do it gently. 9, no jerky moves. Remember, we're working with our back here. Be cautious. 10, knees soft. Come up straight and tall. 11, coming up. Feeling your hamstrings. 12, that's the back of your thigh. You should feel like a stretch there on the way down. 13, and then you contract that very area that you stretched on the way down. 14, coming up, inhale, stretch. 15, we're getting there. Take your time. If I'm moving too fast for you, do it at your pace, okay? There's no music, so you don't have to worry, but sticking to the beat. This way you can hear me better, we can focus. Sometimes music is hard to, get through the system here because the speakers are distorted. Sometimes you don't hear the music properly, so we're just opting to do it without. Okay, we did our hamstrings. Fantastic. Let's step down. Hang on to this particular arrangement of weights if you are hooked up like I am. If you're not, what you could do is do the 2 bottles, or even if you have these heavy bottles, you can just use those and do the exercise without the broomstick. It's just a little easier with. Okay, so what we're gonna do is do our back muscles with this exercise. Going to be bringing the 2 bottles a little closer and holding with our palms facing forward, narrow grip. Again, neutral spine, bend your knees, make your back flat but tipped at the pelvis. Let the weights dangle down here. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull your elbows in, squeeze your shoulder blades together, feel the lats, side of the back, and down. Here we go. Pump it. Exhale when you pull. Elbows past your back. Squeeze it. Here's 5. So I'm rowing 20 pounds here. 6. If you feel like that's too heavy. 7. You can do 1 bottle hanging on your broomstick. Okay, that's half the weight. 9. Or you do it with the 2-liter pop bottles. 10. Keep going. 10 more. I'm just turning so you can see different perspectives on my body positioning. Relax your knees. Pull your shoulders back, but lengthen your spine. Okay, here's 15. And 16, and 17, and 18, and 19, and 20, and relax and roll up. Great. Now we're going to try a different part of your back, your upper back. So here I would say to those of you who found that to be heavy, here you may want to actually get rid of 1 of the bottles, or not. If you can do it with both, do so, because we're going to have to put it back after. So a couple more things with this arrangement that we have here. Again, if you don't have it, don't worry. Just grab 2 bottles of whatever weight you can manage. Now, we're going to do upper back. So we want a wider grip on your broomstick. Okay, so if you have a look here, my hands are about, say, close to 8 inches or a foot from each end. I'm going to lift that bar. I'm going to bend with knees soft and a flat back, neutral spine. I'm going to bring my elbows out. You see how wide they are on this one? Quite different from the last. Middle of your shoulder blades is what you're targeting. Here we go. Squeeze. Pull the bar, squeeze under your ribs, squeeze. And that's 4. Exhale when you pull up. And 5. And 6. Oh yeah, working those muscles. 7. Can you feel your upper back? And 8. Think of it like a rowing motion. 9. Like you're sitting in a Rowboat, 10, and you're pulling on those paddles. 11. Or they're called oars in a rowboat, sorry. I'm not a very sporty person. And that's 12, keep going. And 3, shoulder blades shrug. And 4, feel the upper back. 5, are your knees still bent? 6. And 7, we're gonna have a little stretch for your back after this. 8, because we have to stay upright for the next couple exercises. So give your back a break. Okay, good, come on up. Let's just put those down for a second. Put your hands in your sacrum, support yourself. Push the hips forward and lean back. Oh, that feels good. That relieves that fatigue from being in a forward bend, doesn't it? Okay, so we're gonna now still use this humongous arrangement here of weights. And what we're going to do now is, oh yes, trapezius, upper back, shoulder. So let's see if we can still do this amount of weight. If you want to do less, as I mentioned, you can do that. So let's stand, shoulders back, pull the weights up to the top of the chest and down. Now you see how the bottles are closer together and my hands are around the outside? Let's do it. Exhale, shoulders down. 2, exhale. 3, stay tall and straight. 4, draw your abdominals in. 5, that's gonna support your back. And 6, always engage that core when you're working out. 7, and 8, shoulders are down, exhale. 9, oh, this is heavy. And 10, I like the intensity though. 10 more. It's nice because when you're at home, sometimes it's hard to find the right amount of weight so that you get a good workout. 7 more, 6 more. So this is great because it's heavy enough. 5 more, and you can buy these at any grocery store or drugstore. These bottles are great, and having a broomstick like this gives you a lot of options. Good job. 1 more. All right, beautiful. Now set them down again, but always bend your knees carefully. Turn your hands the other way so that they're under the bar now, okay? So your hands are palms forward, stand up straight, and as far as the width of your grip, see how my hands are just by the outer edges of my thighs? That's where we keep them. Now, before you begin, draw back your shoulders, bend your knees, and tighten your abs. Curl that 20 pounds up and down. If it's too heavy, you can get rid of one of the bottles. Exhale, or you can curl your 2-liter pop bottles with your palms face up and the bottles horizontal in your hands. That's 4. Take your time. And 5. Another good reason to take your time when you're working with water bottles is so that they don't roll around on your bar. You want to keep them still. So that makes you have to be more focused on good control and good technique and form. And it's all about doing it right, because doing something wrong, numerous repetitions and too fast, it's not going to give you the benefits you want. You want to really get these muscles working, okay? We don't want to use momentum. We don't want to fake it. We want to swing those props around. No, we want to work strong and we want to work properly so that we get good benefit. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Another 5. Feel those biceps. I love it. Oops, here's 6. Make sure your weights are centered so that you don't have one hand working harder than the other. 7. Okay. One arm, I mean. And 8. And 9. And 10. Altogether 20. So grab, put those down, shake it out, and grab some lighter weights. What we're going to do now is move on to some different exercises where we don't need this particular arrangement. So you can put that aside. Okay, now let's see if you can use your 5s if they're too heavy or it's just too difficult to hold. If you have small hands, you might want to try the Tetra cartons on this, but if you can go a little heavier, do, okay? So we're going to lean forward, put one foot on the step stool, and again, have your back flat. So in this position, you're almost like lifting your tailbone, okay? And you want to keep your neck relaxed as possible. So what we're going to do is some back flies. We're going to go straight out to the side and down. And 2. Elbows are slightly bent. And 3. I'm just looking down at my right foot right now, so my neck is neutral. 4. Elbows slightly bent. And 5. Make sure you're holding securely. And 6. And I always forget to tell you this in the beginning, 7. But if you have weights at home, and 8, I'm sure you figured it out, but you can use those, of course. 9. You don't have to use water bottles if you have weights. 10 more, okay? Keep going, and very controlled. Here's 3, exhale, and 4. I'm counting the second set, so it's 14. 5, 6, relax your shoulders. 7, and 8, and 9, and almost done, and that's 10 or 20 altogether. All right, great. So those are called back flies. Now we're going to do one that works the posterior deltoid, the back of your shoulder, and it works your triceps as well. So this one's great because you're going to put the other foot down, lean forward, palms are facing back. So your thumb points in to you. These are too heavy, grab the tetras. Here we go, push straight back, and then carefully down without swinging. Here we go. 1, don't swing. 2, and 3, squeeze the shoulders back. 4, and 5, 6, 7, lengthen your tailbone back. 8, and 9, and 10. Let's do it again, no swinging, and 1. Keep those weights back. You want them 2, parallel to the floor at the top. 3, push, push, push. 4, shoulders back. 5, you're gonna have gorgeous upper arms. 6, lots of definition and tone. 7, 8, 9. How are you doing, by the way? You guys breathing and everybody's okay out there? You working hard for me? 2, keep going. 3, and 4, shoulders back. 5, lengthen your tailbone away. 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel the back of the arms and shoulders, and 10. Okay, let's put these down. Great, so you could have used those Tetra cartons as well for that if it was a bit too heavy or too awkward. What's next on my list? Give your hands a shake. Woohoo! Okay, we are going to balance on one foot, and here I would suggest you get the lighter weights for sure. Okay, now this one is going to challenge your balance, so I'm going to do it facing you so that you can see. Okay, so there's 2 variations here. What we're going to do first of all is have your right foot balanced on top. Just want to make sure I don't forget anything that I plan to do, okay? So here we are on the step stool. Balance on your right foot. Take a big breath, hook your foot around, tighten your belly, bring your shoulders back, and stay upright and tall. Now, while you're holding on to this balance, this posture, this stability, do some nice easy delt side raises. So you're working on your shoulders. Exhale, inhale. If your hands are big enough and you find this weight too light, go ahead and grab those 5-pound ones again. Because you know what, in the gym, we probably would use 5, maybe even a bit more, but it's just about holding them, right? So if you're comfortable, continue to do it this way, or grab a heavier weight if you can, all right? Just keep breathing. Almost there. This is 14. We're gonna stay tall and straight. 15, 16. Now those of you who take my class, you know that sometimes I stop counting while I'm talking. So if that's happened and you're doing extra reps, I'm sorry. Change feet. Okay, change feet and relax. All right, so let's now do it alternately. One arm and the other. One arm. Now you're going to challenge your balance a little bit more because you're going from one side to the other. So you may find that you have to tighten your core a little bit more to keep that stability, and that's good. That's why we're doing it. Shoulders back, keep your posture. Head high, stand tall. Breathe. Breathe. We're getting there. And lift. All right. So if you're using really, really light weights and you're finding like you're not getting enough resistance, again, always try to increase your weight if you can. But if you don't have anything like that available, one way of trying to still get a good workout is just to increase your repetitions. So if it's a lighter weight, obviously you want to do higher reps because the goal is to fatigue the muscles. And there's different ways to do that, right? Like heavier weights, less reps, light weights, and more reps. Of course, the training effect is different. But whatever you can do, make sure you get to fatigue. And I know I'm doing more here because I didn't get to fatigue very quickly on that one. So, okay, maybe a little bit light, but we'll make do with whatever props we have at home, okay? Anyway, let's move on. We're gonna have a seat on our step stool, and you might wanna go grab a towel or just something that you can sit on that's comfortable, like a little pad or something, whatever you have handy. A towel is obviously the easiest thing, so just grab that. And let's put it on our step stool. All right, now, you know what, I'm wondering if maybe I should do this with my back to you for one of them so that you can see. Let's start with the first one. The rotation of the shoulders, and this is again gonna be a lightweight exercise. Grab your 2 Tetra cartons. Make sure that you have absolutely perfect posture here. Your head is back, shoulders are down, elbows are open, and we're up at 90 degrees here. You see how I've got 90-degree angle on my elbows? Keep your elbows back so they're in line with your shoulders, like you're standing on the wall, against the wall. And you might recall we did that a couple weeks ago. We did a class for this. So this is another good shoulder rehab. Start coming with me on this one, guys. So you're gonna inhale down, exhale up. So this is a great exercise for your rotators, rotator cuff. If you've ever had injuries in this area, very common. You have likely seen this exercise if you've gone for physiotherapy. They probably gave you this one to do. So lots of good reasons to do it. And I know that shoulder injuries are super common, and it's very important to stay strong in your shoulders. So keep going. Take it down, down. We're doing another 10 of these, okay? 9 more. Down, down, exhale, up. 8 more, and exhale, and 7 more, and exhale, staying tall. 6, and here's 5. Don't forget about your breathing. And 4, and exhale. And 3, and exhale. So you're feeling top and front of shoulder. 2, 1 more, and let's take a little break and come down and bring your elbows into your waistline now, palms up. Now I'm gonna put my back to you just for a minute. So I'll be talking to my wall here, but I want you to see what my upper back is doing on this one. So I'm going to just sit cross-legged again, and you can do the same facing the camera, facing your phone or your iPad or whatever you're using. Elbows are in. We're gonna rotate the shoulder blades together, squeeze the upper back, and then open the shoulder blades. Here we go, squeeze. You might remember we did this in the warm-up. 2, some shoulder movement. 3, so we can do this exercise. 4, and 5, and 6, upper back strong. 7, now we're gonna try to change the grip. 8, you can see how I'm holding my cartons right now. 9, watch my hand position, okay? 10, now it goes vertical. And 1, squeeze it together. And 2, just a little change. And 3, subtle change. And 4, and 5 for your shoulder rotation. And 6, 7, and 8, and 9, which is 19, and 20. Okay, awesome. Let's put these aside. Okay, give your arms a little shake. How are we doing so far? Okay, we're gonna do some tricep dips because we're almost done with our upper body and we still have our core. So let's put our hands on the step stool and your fingers hang off the side. Your thumb is forward. What we wanna do is keep our elbows pointing behind us on this exercise. So take your bum off the step stool, okay? Now you're kind of hanging in midair here, holding yourself up on your arms. Keep your shoulders down and don't let your neck scrunch up. Bend your elbows, inhale down, exhale up, and 2, exhale, and 3, exhale, and 4, breathe out, 5, and 6, and 7, breathing out, and 8, and 9, shoulders down, and 10, keep going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and sit. Nice. Give it a shake. Grab one of these bottles. So this is like your medium weight here. Grab one of those. Plant your feet on the ground. Let's do some core, okay? Sit up straight and tall. Your hands are up high. Now, as you inhale, reach the bottle high to the sky. As you exhale, pull the bottle into your belly and curve your spine. Breathing out, tighten the belly. Inhale, come up straight and tall, and curve, curve. lift, lift, and curve, exhale. Draw your belly down. Focus consciously on pulling the navel to the spine. You want to engage that transverse abdominis muscle, deep lower ab muscle, very important muscle. We got to learn how to recruit that. Here's 6. Coming up. Here's 7. Coming up, nice and tall. Here's 8. Coming up. Here's 9. Bring it down and up and up. Here's 10. Let's add a bit of twist. So when you go down, bring it to the right, twist. Come up straight, in the middle, down, left, straight, in the middle, down, right, straight, in the middle. How's it going? You guys doing okay out there? You working with me? Here's 5. Coming up, straight. Here's 6, and twist. Make sure you're getting low enough. Pull the navel down. 7. Coming up. All right, here's 8. Coming up, we got 2 to go, and 9. Are you fully straightening in between right here? Stretch, and 10, and we have done a total of 20 of those sit backs, 10 straight and 10 with a twist. So that's great. Let's set this down for a second. Whew, give it a little shake. Now, what we're going to do is one more exercise here with your hands on the step stool behind you. It's not going to be the tricep dips again. We did 20 of those, so we're going to have to move on because we got lots of abs still to do. Roll back so that you're balancing on your sacrum. Does everyone know where their sacrum is? It's that little flat bony area just above your tailbone. It's at the base of the spine as it curls in. Kind of a flat bony area. So you want to be back on that. Take a deep breath in. Pull your belly down as you exhale. Hold on. Now go backward and forward. And backward and forward. We're going to inhale, exhale. Touch the floor lightly. Now don't do this with wild abandon, okay? You got to be really controlled. Protect your back, always. But the problem is if you get too excited and you do an exercise without control and you hurt yourself, then you've got an injury and then you can't do anything for a while and then it slows down your progress. So please think about doing things cautiously and in a mature way that works within whatever your capabilities are. If you have injuries, you have to be cautious to work around them. So I want you to be cautious always so you don't injure yourself and you can keep active and keep your workouts going without a break. Okay, take it down and up. A couple more, take it down and up. One more and relax. And give your back a stretch by grabbing on. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do a plank. So I'm going to have you turn. And now, if you don't have a towel, I hope you have something on your stool because it might be a little uncomfortable otherwise. But what we're going to do is put our elbows up on the step stool and challenge ourselves with our plank that way. So here's your towel across. Step stool is out. Elbows go on it, and then clasp your fingers. Now, don't let your shoulders hunch up. Don't let your neck disappear. Retract your shoulders down and stay neutral in the upper back. That's why we're elevated on the stool, so that we can more easily maintain that. Step your feet back one at a time. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, push your heels to the floor. Push it back, so you're stretching the calves, right? Now, make sure you're not too far away from your elbows. They should be right underneath you and as wide as possible. Take a big breath and pull that navel to the spine. Suck in your abs. Pedal the right knee, the left knee. My feet are not coming off the ground. My knees are just dropping. 5, 6, 7. Push those heels back every time. 9, 10. Work it. 10, 9. Stomach tight. 8, 7. Now we're not done after this. 6. Don't drop your knees yet, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, now both knees together. Bend. Straighten. Push those heels to the floor. Shift your weight back. Here's 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Stay strong. And 9 and 10. And we're going to take a break. Nice work. So we did 20, but there's different kinds there. We kind of mixed it up. Turning yourself around, we're going to either put your feet or your knees on the step stool and do some push-ups for your chest. So we're going to do those, as I said, either on the knees or the feet, depending on how hard you are comfortable at working. You can do half the amount and do the harder ones, or you can just do the whole set of 20 if you want to go on your knees, whatever you need to do. So let's try to walk out, Hands are wide to the edges of your mat. Okay, take a breath. Push down through your butt. Hands nice and wide, even wider than the mat if you have longer arms or you're a taller person. You want a wide angle because when you bend your elbows here, they should be above your wrists at about 90. You don't want to go too far. So push up. Here we go. 1. Inhale down. 2. And 3. Keep your belly firm. And 4. Works your abs too. 5. So you're either on your knees or your toes. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Keep going. I'm going to show the feet version. 10 if you want to do it that way. 10 more. 9. You probably can't see me now, but 8. And 7. Stomach tight. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 20 all together. Great. Then let your knees come down and give it a shake. All right. We are so close to the end. We have a nice, tough core exercise that we are going to do right now. So let's go on our elbow. This one's for your obliques, onto your step stool. Put your legs beside you, the bottom one front, top one back. Raise that arm. Now this would be a side plank, right? Do you feel this? I love doing it on the elevation because you really feel that waist. We're gonna dip your hip down, but not touch the ground, and then pull yourself up like someone's above you, reaching for you and going, here, grab my hand. Okay, here we go, down, up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5, we're gonna do just 10 on each side, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax down. Beautiful. You can turn around or move your step stool so you can still see me if you're looking at your screen. Okay, side planks for the obliques. Elbow on your stool, which has a towel so you're comfortable. Put your bottom leg in the front, top leg in the back in a V. Make sure your body's in a straight line. You're not hunched up or curved. You're nice and long and straight. Push yourself up on the elbow. There's your hand, reaching high. Someone's up there going, okay, Clarisse, you can do this. So look up and visualize that support system you got up there. 1, reach. 2, and 3, working those obliques from under. 4, love this exercise. It's so effective. And 6, and 7, work those obliques. 8, that's your waist. 9, and 10, nice. And come on down and relax. So, you know what? We have a couple minutes left. We've got to move quickly here. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do it. Turn, and put your hands back on the step. We're doing some nice challenging core work today. This is stuff that you don't need a lot of equipment for, and yet you work hard. So we're going to put your feet back into a plank pose. Now, put your left hand in the center of your step stool. Widen your legs, and then bring your bum down. Right arm goes out, look out. Inhale. Now reach under. Through your legs. Reach out, inhale. Reach out, inhale. Here's 4, just 10 on each side. 5, 6, works your chest as well. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now don't stop, but just switch hands. Put your right hand in the middle of the step. Inhale, left arm out and under. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Stomach pulls in. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Come on, work it, work it. One more. 10. And sit. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Hands on top of your step stool. Relax and stretch for a second. Take a breath. Pull away. You know, I always say this in the class. I say, do we have time for one more stomach? And everyone's like, yeah, one more stomach. Because you can't get enough of that abdominal work. So real fast, sit on your stool. I'm going to face you. You can just sit wherever you're facing. Okay, and grab one of your 5-pound, 2-liter pop bottles for this, okay? This one. All right, Russian twists. Take a nice deep breath. Let me show you my side view first. Inhale. When you exhale, round your back, pull your navel down so that you're nice and flat in your tummy. Keep your feet down and don't move your lower body just from the waist. We're gonna rotate side, center, side, center. You're gonna go exhale, side. Lean back far enough so that you feel your lower abs, but don't move anything from the belly button down. Okay, stay stable. Here's 7. Work that waist. 8, and the lower abs. 9, I'm gonna show you the side view again. 10, and 10 more. Go for it. 9, keep that bottle away from you, but not really far. 7, it's like in front of your chest and you're going with it. 6, looking at the bottle. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome, awesome. Put that down. Great job. Let's have a very quick stretch. We've done all the exercises on my list. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Good job for making it work at home with stuff that you don't have at the gym. We make it work. Stretch your triceps. You know how great it's going to be? We're going to emerge from this quarantine and feel so proud of ourselves that we kept fit. We kept strong. And we did it without all the comforts of the gym. And boy, are we going to appreciate the gym when we get back, right? So anyway, I'm glad you guys are keeping up the workouts. You're doing great. Link your fingers up behind you. Pull your hands up, up, up. Stretch the chest and the shoulders. Even though it's tempting to get outside and do stuff in the sun and walk, we still have to do our weight training and our abs and all that. If you can do it outside, fantastic. Find a shady spot. Do the workout outside. Good for you. Now let's cross over to stretch our glutes. This one goes on top. And you're going to stretch your hips here. And being on the step stool makes this exercise, this stretch really effective, and it's easy to keep your back straighter. So take a nice deep breath, lengthen your spine, and then just hinge forward like your chest is going to try to touch this shin here. Oh yeah, good stretch for those glutes. And in the beginning when we did all those rowing exercises with the big heavy bottles, so we're going to stretch that back muscle now. Take this hand, same hand as foot, it's my left and my left. Take a breath, push the heel out and pull away. And like I always say, just remind you guys that Facebook Live presents in a mirror image. So you're thinking, what is she doing? That's not her left, but it is actually. Pretend that I'm just in the gym facing you and you just mirror me, okay? Bring it down, roll it back. Okay, now doing the other one, we cross over. We do that hip stretch first. Take a nice deep breath. Tall spine, hinge forward. Oh, feel the stretch in your hip. You worked your glutes quite a bit today with all those lunges. Like I said, I am so proud of you. You guys did a great workout today, and I hope you felt the burn today. All right, it's all good. Grab this foot now, and you're gonna hold it. So if it's your right foot, it's your right hand. Same hand as foot. Make sure you're using the same hand. Grab the heel from inside, take a breath, push the heel forward, not too high, drop it a bit, and then pull away, pull back from it till you feel your shoulder blade opening up. Just giving your lats a nice stretch, your rhomboids. Okay, worked all that stuff. We did lots of rotation stuff as well today, so come on down, roll it back, relax your neck, half a circle, a head roll. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at all your comments. I can't do it while I'm teaching. I see them coming up on the screen. So I will respond to comments and questions. If you would like any questions answered, please put them in the comments and I will answer them after this class. And I'm hoping you guys all had a great workout and enjoyed that. I was really happy to be able to teach this class for you guys today. We'll do another one of these days and keep fit. So remember, all these classes on the Mayfair website, you can find them. If you're not able to do them live, you can go back to them. If you really like the class and you want to do this one again in a few days, it's all there for you. So great resources for you to stay fit. Please come again, and so happy to see you guys. Thank you ever so much for doing my class today, and I will say hello to all of you right now in the comments afterwards. So have a great day. Enjoy the wonderful weather. Happy Monday. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.